back from the Crochet Genius store, and it's looking like I got the job. But hi, my name is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Please do all the social media stuff down below and subscribe if you're interested in watching crochet content, because that's kind of all we do around these parts. I happened upon this TikTok by a mutual of mine, actually. They just recently crocheted this beautiful dress, so I was very excited when I saw this TikTok just because I'm a fan.
Somebody, not me, but somebody has to make that crochet top that person is wearing in the Velveeta commercial. That's her officer.
Anyway, so when I saw that video, I immediately thought to myself,
I might need to be the person to do that.
But it wasn't like I was willing to take it on, because I knew I would have to discern the pattern just by looking at it. And that's not something I enjoy doing very often, because I don't trust myself a lot. And also following patterns is my favorite thing, because then all the pressure is like entirely off of me as an artist, I guess. But also as somebody who is still like self-taught in crocheting. So I'm never going to be as confident or as comfortable as I guess hope, or one would hope, if they were to embark on such a journey. I felt pretty optimistic about this specific project because, one, I had a lot of yarn laying around that was red. It wasn't the exact same shade of red, which is like a little off. I was already looking for what I was going to do with that red yarn. So I was like, why not experiment? Why not take a leap and try to make something that could be horrendous? But, you know, at least I can make it a whole journey and make a bunch of people watch me do it, you know? I'm gonna insert some clips here of me starting out my project. When I look at the actual structure of the top, I initially thought it was 2 panels stitched together, or I guess rather 4 panels stitched together. So I thought that these slots in the center of the top were separate panels. But the more I, literally crocheted and uncrocheted and unraveled and did everything that I was gonna try to do to figure some shit out, the more I realized that it wasn't actually 2 different panels, and it seemed like the whole thing was just crocheted together at once, which actually was much better news for me as opposed to what I was even trying to do in the first place. So then I pivoted slightly and started just one long big cloth, essentially. This is what that looks like. It's very much just one big panel. The ends are solid. I also like this shade of red for this, even though I really like the deeper wine color that is in the original commercial. But we were working with what we have. We're very DIY over here, But this is where we run into an issue, because when you look at the triangle part, that part was like seamless. I kind of already knew how to do that particular stitch. So it was really easy. But when you look at it, after I'd already crocheted a couple of 1,000 rows, I was like, oh, wait, I should totally use smaller yarn for this. But like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I only wanted to do this project because I had the yarn lying around. So it's like, if I'm going to go do all that, then
Lipstick and my Valentino white.
But the good news is I actually have crochet thread, which was my initial thought was to try to use the crochet thread, but I was really worried that I would run out of thread because I don't have as much as I have yarn, obviously. But But now that I've gotten this far into my project, I actually really do think that I will be making a second version that has crochet thread. Thus, this will be a 2-part video. Not only am I not finished with the yarn version currently because I have a job, so I have been working, but I would actually not mind like releasing a free pattern for this top just because it's cute. I like that it's inspired by Velveeta, even though I really am not low-key, I'm not a Velveeta stan. Like I don't know, it's not my favorite. That's all. Hi, so it's the version of me that's editing, and I wanted to apologize for this retroactively because since I put this bit in the video, Velveeta actually commented and liked my most recent Instagram post about me making this top. So I just want to say I am so sorry, Velveeta, and if you're willing to sponsor literally anything I ever do ever, just know that that was a joke that I don't even feel confident in, and I would never repeat ever again if it meant any sort of co-signing at all. Okay, back to the video. One of the most difficult parts of crocheting this top was figuring out how to crochet the sleeves. First of all, hi, it is the Ghost of Tina Past. I'm back again. But the sleeves were especially difficult because I couldn't tell from the model exactly how they were crocheted. Like it looked like they were chains that were bundled up at certain parts, but I wasn't sure which parts, so I had to just kind of wing it and do my own thing. I think it turned out pretty good after frogging it a bunch of times, but drum roll please, I actually finished the top. Yay! So this is what it ended up looking like. It's like the sleeves are a little bit off still, but I really like the way it turned out. Like this is definitely one of the better crochet projects I've embarked on, and I think I'm gonna love the thin yarn version. That's kind of how this is looking so far. Let me know below what you guys think in terms of the yarn choice, and just I guess which version you think works better, or if you think that, you know, this one is fine how it is or whatever. Basically, that's all I have today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe. I'll be making a lot more videos, and I think my next video is going to be about my crochet tapestries, which have gone viral a couple times if you're new here. And then on the other hand, I actually recently had somebody repost my tapestry pretending it was theirs for the first time, and obviously there's like all the emotions that come with that, but really the peak emotion I was feeling was like, oh, like my work is like stealable now. I'm like, whoa, people want to like pretend that they did what I did now. It's kind of slay, I don't know, but seriously, don't do that. Like it is very stressful, and I'm really still just like a Black person on the internet, so I don't have a lot of pull, like, you know. But yeah, that's literally it. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel. Have a lovely day. I know what you're thinking. Monetize your videos, make them 10 minutes, or the YouTube gods are gonna strike you down. I'm not really used to that quite yet, so my videos are gonna be a little bit shorter, and I'm okay with that. Also, this is a 2-parter, so this is really just me introducing the concept of what I'm doing to you guys and letting you know that there will be 2 different versions of the top. So there's going to be a crochet thread version, and there's going to be a yarn version. Sorry. Oh my god. Have fun. I'm going to go back to my shift at the Crochet Genius store. I'm hoping to be employee of the month, so, you know.